Alright, today we're going to be doing an install in a 2017 Jeep Cherokee. We're going to be removing the screen here. We're also going to have to take off this trim panel and this trim panel here. So we'll start with the bottom one here. We've got a pry tool. You're just going to come in on the side of this. There's 4 total. 2 on the bottom and 2 on top. After you get that out, there's a plug on the back. Go. And as you can see, there's the 4 clips that hold it in, and then we've got the plug here. The release is right on top. After you've done that, you've got 2 screws you need to take out. For that, you'll just need a Phillips head. Alright, now that we've got those loose, this whole trim can come out. So you want to take your pry tool and just go around and kind of just pop. If you pull from the bottom, there's actually a piece of plastic here that's built into the dash, so make sure you aren't pulling on it. And it's going to just put a little bit of pressure on the bottom corner as you pry. And then we'll go around the top. And once this panel's out, there's 1 plug in the middle right here. Pretty much the same as the one on bottom. And then I'll show you the back side. This one has a lot of clips around it, so it might be a little bit tougher to get out. Now once you've gotten both those out, we're at the screen here, and there's just 4 more Phillips heads we need to remove. Alright, once you've got those removed, then we'll go ahead and pull the screen out, and we'll just need to unplug everything back here. And all these have the release tabs on top. Those 3 are going to be your antennas. This one's going to be for the USB, so we're going to be replacing this one, and then this one's the main plug here. So now that we've got those loose, we can go ahead and put in our harnesses. We'll start with our main one here. So we'll plug in the female side here into this one. And then once you feel it all the way down, you just want to move the lever, and it'll pull it into place and lock it in. And then this will be going into the screen. We have the other cable here, which is going to be the USB that plugs in behind the actual radio. And so we'll just plug that into the radio now. And actually, we're going to be routing the cables back behind here. So you can go right behind this. And you want to feed it from this side if you're pulling it this way, just so you don't get it caught on the metal and cut any wires or anything like that. And I'm going to move this factory plug back just a little bit after I get my wire through, just so it's not in the way of the radio when we go to plug it in. And now that we've got those here, we're going to put them in the glove box, but we're going to go ahead and plug the radio back up. So same thing with the lever here. Get it in place, push down, you'll feel it lock. We're not going to be plugging the factory USB back in, so we just need to put the rest of these antennas back in. We'll just tidy up back here a little bit. And now that we've got the radio back in place, I just want to put the screws back in. I always like to do the 2 opposite corners just so it lines it up, and then you can put in the other 2. You don't have to worry about it being misaligned. Alright, now that those are back in place, we're going to go ahead and run our wires into the glove box, and then we'll come back and put the rest of the trim in place. Alright, so we've gone ahead and ran the wires just directly through here to the glove box. It's going to depend on how you want to do it. This customer did not want us to drill any holes, so we took out the light that's in the back of the glove box and ran our wires through there. Most people are going to want to just drill a hole in the side because you can access it right through here, and you just run the wires in there. After we got the wires ran, we're going to be putting this trim back in. So we're just going to plug that in. And just line up both the vents, make sure everything's good, and then you can press everything into place. After that, we've got 2 more screws we need to put in. They're going to be down here. Alright, now that we've got that screwed in, we're going to be putting this panel back in. And now we've got the VLine installed.